What is happening, everyone? Welcome to my After Effects tutorial. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to create a transition effect which looks something like this. Now keep in mind also people that this thing is super simple to create and you can use it in different types of YouTube videos. So if you're into reviews, talk shows, tutorials, this transition is going to work perfectly for you. So with that being said, awesome people, let me show you how to do this in Adobe After Effects.
Alright, so you guys really have an idea as to what we are going to be doing today. And before getting into the actual tutorial, let me just talk a little bit about editing and setting up the video for this effect. So awesome people, the journey actually starts in Adobe Premiere Pro where you have your edit lined up, and once you have done everything else, like your music is done, your sound effects is done, your CC maybe is done, you take the clips inside of After Effects to complete and to get that effect. So what I have here, awesome people, you can see are two clips that are just different, right? I'm going to take both of them inside of After Effects by selecting them, right click and After Effects composition. This way we can send them straight to After Effects without actually rendering this. This is called the dynamic link, by the way. So I'm going to go to the part where I want my effect to start, hit the B key over there, go a little ahead in time, hit the N key, so we generally have an idea that you're going to be working with this much area, right? Now I'm going to hit Ctrl Alt Y for creating a new adjustment layer. I'm going to call this effect, right? Or we can call this slide. Now I'm going to go to FX and presets. I'm going to type in offset, so OFF, and drag and drop it right there. Now you generally have to time this properly, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this at 812 and I'm going to jump 20 frames, so shift page down 2 times. And you can see, awesome people, that this is not cutting it. You can see that we are starting right here and 20 frames is jumping right here. So this is not it, right? We want an equal distribution on both the videos. So I'm going to go over here, and again, I'm just going to eyeball this. You don't have to be very precise with this. So shift page down 1 time and 2 times. So I'm going to say that, okay, this mark right here, like 9:823 works for me. So I'm going to start the animation for shift to center, shift center 2. I'm going to start the animation right there. Hit the U key, shift page down 2 times. And what I'm going to do, awesome people, I'm going to take the first value and I'm going to multiply it with an odd number. So I'm going to take the 7 number, hit the enter key, and you can see that nothing really happens. But now, awesome people, if you were to play this, you can see that we are getting that slide sort of an effect. We just remove the audio. See that? Okay, so we're getting this effect, but we don't have the motion blur. Now, awesome people, the thing is that because the layers are not moving in position, we cannot have motion blur. So even if you were to do this, you can see nothing really works because the layers are not at all moving. So we have to create fake motion blur. Now what we can do is we can go for some blur effects, and the blur effect that really works with this whole effect is directional blur. So if we were to look for it right there, drag and drop it onto your adjustment layer. And depending on what slide you're doing, awesome people, if you want to do a vertical slide like the one you saw in the preview, you have to animate or change the value in the first value over here. And if you want to do a horizontal slide, basically change the second value. So move ahead in time, and when you're onto your second keyframe, you have to multiply this value with an odd number. All right. And that's it. You're gonna have a horizontal play. So anyways, when you're working with the directional blur, depending on which kind of slide you're doing, you'll have to change the direction of your blur. So I'm gonna take this to about 90, 91 should be good right there, and I'm gonna increase the blur length. Now I'm gonna animate the blur. So I'm gonna go to 823 where my FX starts, page down. So I'm basically moving 1 keyframe ahead. Start the animation for blur length, go to my second keyframe, okay, page up, hit the U key for seeing the keyframes, and I'm going to make another keyframe right here, and I'm going to go to the center of this right there, and I'm going to increase this to a very high number. I'm going to take this to 200. Now if you were to play this, you can see that you're having this sort of an effect. Now this is good, awesome people, but we can make this better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select all my keyframes and I'm basically going to shift them to the part where the blur is right in the center, where basically the clips are changing. So no one can really tell that, so we basically have like a seamless edit. Now what we're going to do is to add a little bit of more fine tuning to it. We're going to select the first 2 keyframes, basically the offset keyframes. Go to the graph editor, select them, and easy ease them, right? And then awesome people, we're gonna tweak the graph a little bit by doing like this. Now you don't want to do something like this. This is going to give you a very extreme effect. Sometimes I think this is going to work with gaming videos, but I'm not sure how it's going to work with vlogs and stuff. So for vlogs, I think like in the preview, I did this. All right. Now if you were to see this, you can see that we have this effect. Now awesome people, this I think is amazing, and it's a very unique effect, a very unique transition that you won't find in After Effects and Premiere Pro. And this sort of just gives you the idea that you have put in a lot of effort into your post-production. I think this is very important for anyone who's doing vlogs and tutorials in which they have to be on the screen. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something today, and if you did, then please like this video on YouTube. Please subscribe, like my Facebook page, do all of that, and stay awesome. Peace.